Have you ever felt like your Shih Tzu seems to understand everything you say, but at the same time, it feels like something is missing for you to truly connect? If you also want to strengthen this relationship and create such a special bond that will be impossible to break, get ready, because what you're about to discover will completely change the way you relate to your furry companion. Today, I'm going to show you 7 incredibly simple yet powerful ways that will transform your relationship with your Shih Tzu. Imagine a bond so strong that your dog not only obeys but enjoys being by your side in every moment, whether it's playing, resting, or learning something new. And you know what's even more amazing? Tip number 7 is a true revelation, something that very few people know but can revolutionize your lives together. But here's an even more special detail. This video is just the beginning of a transformative journey. We're launching a 7-episode miniseries that dives deep into the world of the Shih Tzu. Yes, 7 full episodes dedicated to unveiling secrets, practical tips, and fascinating facts that will leave you amazed. You'll learn how to better understand your Shih Tzu's needs, how he communicates, and of course, how to offer him the best life possible. And now, here's the most exciting part. Did you know there's a simple gesture that, when done the right way, can have a profound impact on your Shih Tzu's trust? Or that there's a specific activity that, besides being fun, helps strengthen his emotional intelligence? You can't miss this, right? So, if you love your Shih Tzu and want to offer him not just care but also a genuine connection, click now to follow our mini-series and discover everything you've always wanted to know about this enchanting breed. Get ready for an experience that will impress even the biggest Shih Tzu lovers. Don't wait, because the first episode is already available and the journey to transform your relationship with your best friend starts now. Have you ever wondered what it would be like to see the world through your Shih Tzu's eyes? For him, everything is a big adventure full of sounds, smells, and emotions. The Shih Tzu is like an emotional sponge. He feels everything around him, sensing when you're happy, anxious, or even sad. He may not understand complicated words, but he is a master at reading your expressions, the tone of your voice, and even the energy of the environment. Imagine this. You come home after a long, tiring day, and before you even say anything, there he is, wagging his tail and looking directly into your eyes. He knows something is different, even if you don't notice. This is the Shih Tzu's superpower, his emotional sensitivity. But on the other hand, he also needs you to understand his world, which is much simpler yet deeper than we often imagine. For example, when your Shih Tzu barks at a distant sound or makes that begging face, he's communicating. It's not just a bark or a look. It's his way of saying, "Hey, something's happening here, can you help me?" Or, "I'm hungry, thirsty," or "just want your attention." And you know what the secret is to understanding these messages? Taking a little time each day to observe him. Here's a powerful tip. Take 10 minutes out of your day to simply observe your Shih Tzu's behavior. See how he reacts to sounds, people, and the environment. Notice when he seems calmer or more agitated. The more attention you give him, the more you'll realize that he has his own language, full of signals that may seem small but say a lot. And guess what's amazing? When you start responding to his needs, whether with affection, a walk, or just sitting beside him, the bond between you grows in a magical way. It's like he's saying, "Finally, you understand me." So, how about starting today? After all, understanding your Shih Tzu's world is the first step to making his world even happier and full of love. Did you know that the secret to communicating with your Shih Tzu lies in using a simple and loving language? Yes, that's right. Your Shih Tzu doesn't understand complicated words or long sentences, but he's an expert at picking up on the tone of your voice, your expression, and even the gestures you make. And here's the big revelation. The clearer and more positive your communication is, the easier it will be for him to understand what you expect and respond in the best way possible. Imagine that you want to teach your Shih Tzu to sit. Instead of using phrases like, "Please sit now, my little darling," try something direct like "sit." The short and objective word makes it easier for him. But the most important part comes next. When he gets it right, Celebrate as if he won a prize. Say something like, "Very good," in an excited tone. Give him a special pet or offer a delicious treat. This small gesture makes all the difference because the Shih Tzu learns quickly when he understands that pleasing you brings good things. The magic of positive reinforcement is exactly there, turning learning into a fun and rewarding experience. No scolding or punishment, because instead of understanding the mistake, he could get confused or even scared. The secret is to gently show him what you want and reward every progress. And there's more. Be consistent. Always use the same words and tone for commands. For example, if you've chosen sit to teach him to sit, stick to that command. Don't change it to sit there or lower down, because that might confuse him. Simplicity and repetition are the keys to him understanding everything correctly. Take any opportunity during the day to reinforce positive behaviors. If he lies down in the right place, praise him. If he waits patiently for his food, say, "Good boy." Small moments like these help build a connection full of trust and affection. So, are you ready to start communicating with your Shih Tzu in a clear and positive way? The more you communicate like this, the happier and more obedient he will be. And the best part is, the bond between you will become even more special. When it comes to affection, the Shih Tzu has something very special to teach us. It's not about the amount of time you spend petting, but how you do it. For the Shih Tzu, every touch carries a deep meaning. It's as if, through your hands, he can feel all the love you have for him. And believe me, when you understand the right way to pet him, the bond between you becomes something simply magical. Do you know that feeling of getting a tight hug from someone you love? That's exactly what your Shih Tzu feels when you get the affection right. He doesn't need endless hours of attention. In fact, a brief moment, but done with care and real affection, means more to him than 1,000 rushed gestures. Here's the secret. They have special spots where they love being petted. Behind the ears, for example, is an area full of nerve endings that make the Shih Tzu melt with happiness. With gentle, soft movements, you can turn a simple pet into a moment of pure relaxation for him. Another magical spot is the belly. When he lies on his back and lets you touch it, that's a clear sign of trust. Take advantage of this to give light massages there and watch how he relaxes completely. But be careful. Don't just pet him without noticing what he likes. Pay attention to his reactions. If his tail wags, he loves it. If he moves away, it might be time to change the way or place of petting. This exchange is the true language of love between you. Call your Shih Tzu, sit with him for a few minutes, and try these special touches. No matter how busy your day has been, these small gestures will show your four-legged friend that he is truly loved. Did you know that the secret to a happy Shih Tzu who feels connected to you might be in the routine? Yes, our beloved Shih Tzus love surprises, but deep down, what they value most is knowing what to expect from day to day. For them, a well-defined routine is like a cozy hug. It brings security, trust, and, of course, a lot of love. Think about it. How do you feel when everything is organized and you know exactly what's going to happen? Calm, right? The same goes for your Shih Tzu. When he knows there's a set time for meals, walks, and playtime, he feels secure and loved. And you know what's even more amazing? This predictability strengthens the bond between you, because your little dog will trust you more and more. For example, mealtime is much more than just filling the bowl. When you keep a fixed schedule for meals, your Shih Tzu understands that he can count on you to meet his needs. This reduces anxiety and makes him calmer and more receptive throughout the day. Now, imagine the walk time. Going out to explore the world is one of the things they love most, but the secret lies in consistency. If you take your Shih Tzu for a walk at the same time every day, he'll not only eagerly look forward to it, but also associate it with a fun and affectionate routine. And of course, we can't forget about playtime. Setting aside some time every day to play with your Shih Tzu makes all the difference. Whether it's a game of fetch, a hide-and-seek moment, or even a tickling session, these minutes spent with him strengthen the emotional connection between you. Maintaining a routine doesn't mean you can't be flexible now and then. The idea is to create a solid foundation so he feels secure, even when something different happens. It's like saying, "I'm here for you always." How about starting to create a routine that will make your Shih Tzu even happier? Set fixed times for the most important activities and see how he becomes calmer, more confident, and more connected with you. Mind-stimulating playtime is not only fun, but it also strengthens your bond and keeps your Shih Tzu happy and healthy. It's like, with each challenge, he's saying, "Look at what I can do with your help." A great example is the treat hiding game. Imagine this. You take your Shih Tzu's favorite treat, show it to him, and then hide it in an easy-to-find spot, like under a cushion or behind an object. When he starts sniffing and finds a prize, his happiness is contagious. In addition to working on a sense of smell, this activity stimulates his brain and creates a special moment of fun between you. Another amazing game is hiding toys. Choose the toy he loves most and, while he's not looking, hide it somewhere in the house. Then, call him enthusiastically and encourage him to search. You'll notice that during the search, he's completely focused, using his mind and expending energy in a healthy way. And when he finally finds it, throw a party. Celebrate with hugs, kind words, and, of course, lots of excitement. And you know what else? There are interactive toys, like those where you put food or treats inside, and the Shih Tzu needs to use his nose or paws to get them out. These toys are amazing for keeping him busy while mentally challenging him. The best part is that these games don't have to be long. Just 10 to 15 minutes a day makes a huge difference in his routine. And in addition to keeping him mentally stimulated, you'll be creating special memories and strengthening the bond of love and trust between you. Choose one of the games, prepare the environment, and enjoy having as much fun as possible with your Shih Tzu. After all, playtime is much more than entertainment. It's a way to show him how much you love him and value every moment together. Have you noticed how your Shih Tzu reacts when something unexpected happens? A wagging tail, sparkling eyes, and that look on his face that seems to say, "Is that for me? Really?" Well, they love surprises. And here's the secret. Small, unexpected gestures can completely transform your Shih Tzu's day and strengthen the bond between you in a unique way. You come home with a new toy. It doesn't need to be anything fancy, maybe just a simple ball or a different stuffed animal. When you give it to your Shih Tzu, watch his reaction. He doesn't understand the price of a gift, but he feels the affection behind the surprise. These moments show him how much you care and value every moment together. And what about a special treat for no reason at all? A new biscuit or even a piece of that fruit he loves, always with safety, of course, can be a real treat for him. Offer it with a smile and watch how happy he gets. It's like saying, "Today is a special day just because you're here with me." But gestures don't always have to be material things. How about a spontaneous playtime moment? In the middle of the day, grab his favorite toy and have a game of tag around the house or a game of hide and seek. These few minutes of undivided attention are an even greater gift to your Shih Tzu than anything else. Another small gesture that makes a huge difference is a surprise petting session. When he's lying down or relaxing, sit next to him and give him a massage behind his ears or on his tummy. These unexpected touches are a way to say, "I love you" in the language he understands best. The most important thing is that these gestures don't need a specific reason. They're a constant reminder to your Shih Tzu that he is loved, valued, and an essential part of your life. So, surprise him. Small moments can create gigantic memories in your dog's heart. And now, what are you going to do to surprise your Shih Tzu today? Whether it's a toy, a treat, or just a few extra minutes of attention. For your four-legged companion, eye contact isn't just a gesture, it's a magical bridge that connects you in a special way, creating trust, intimacy, and lots of love. Imagine this moment. You're sitting next to your Shih Tzu in a quiet moment. Then, you look into his eyes calmly and speak softly, "You're very special to me." It might seem like a simple thing, but for your Shih Tzu, this small gesture means everything. He understands, through your gaze, that he's safe, loved, and that you're there for him. Maintaining eye contact with your Shih Tzu is one of the most powerful ways to communicate love and care. Your dog's eyes are like windows that reflect the trust he feels for you. When you look at him calmly and affectionately, you're saying, without words, we're a team, and there's more. This special moment also releases oxytocin, the famous love hormone, both in you and your Shih Tzu. It's the same hormone that strengthens the bond between mothers and children. So, that deep gaze not only creates an emotional connection, but also makes you feel even closer. But how do you do this naturally? Simple. Set aside a few minutes during calm moments, like before bed or during a break in your routine, to connect through eye contact. Look into his eyes lovingly, speak with a soft voice, and if you want, gently pet his head or behind his ears. These combined gestures create an atmosphere of tranquility and affection that he will never forget. If he looks away or seems uncomfortable, don't force it. Over time, he'll understand that these moments are all about connection and will feel more and more comfortable. Now, it's your turn to try it. Look into your Shih Tzu's eyes today and see how he responds. Get ready to create such a strong bond that no obstacle will be able to break it. After all, sometimes the greatest power lies in the simplest gestures. So, what did you think of these 7 ways to create an even stronger bond with your Shih Tzu? As we've seen, these simple gestures have the power to transform your relationship into something unique and very special. Now, it's time to put everything into practice and watch the magic happen in your relationship with your furry best friend. Which of these tips will you start applying today? Leave your comment below and share with us which gesture made your Shih Tzu feel even more loved. And of course, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more amazing content about how to take the best care of your Shih Tzu. Now, get ready for the next chapter. We're going to reveal all about the luxurious life of a Shih Tzu, and you'll discover how to pamper your little one in ways that he will absolutely love. What do they really love? I promise the next episode will be even better, full of tips you never imagined. Don't miss it. If you're loving these revelations about the Shih Tzu world, subscribe to the channel to stay up to date. And don't forget to share this video with everyone who also loves these little heroes. Let's spread the love for Shih.